and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. That's what John chapter 16 verse 24 says. But before then, let's go to the verse prior to that. That is verse 23. 23 says, and in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. I want us to keep these words in mind, or some say at the back of your mind. Let it be the background to what we are going to be discussing in the minutes ahead. Come with me to the Gospel according to St. Mark. St. Mark's Gospel, chapter 11, verse 24. Mark 11:24 says, therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. These are the words of Christ. These are the words of Christ. We're talking about prayer here. But let us also find a way at the back of our minds to remember the word called faith. Because it says, Mark 11:24, therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Of course, faith is in that equation. If we use numerical values like numbers to represent all these variables, you will see that faith is the factor that wasn't even pronounced here. But these things cannot happen without the involvement of faith. So the key here is prayer. If you haven't prayed, you will not have anything to have faith on. If you pray, then you know what you're going to be having faith about. But if you haven't prayed, what is the need having faith about anything? You have faith for nothing you haven't even asked, something you're not even expecting. Since faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So if that is the definition of faith, then prayer cannot be completely thought about without the involvement of the concept of faith. Go back with me one book to the Gospel according to Matthew. Matthew chapter 26. I will read verse 41. Is that Matthew?